He was born in Czechoslovakia, it's now Czech Republic, and he and his parents got out of there in 1938, just before the Germans moved in, and they went to France. And he was there for a couple of years, establishing French citizenship, so he could immigrate to the U.S. But they went to New York City, and he went to high school and enrolled at NYU, New York University. Started, and I think he was drafted, and spent something like a year in New Jersey. Then came back to New York City and finished up his degree. I met him when I joined the department here as a brand new assistant professor. That would have been 1969. And at the time, Harry was the associate department head. Shel Stillwell, who started the department, was the head. And Harry took a lot of the administrative duties and that sort of thing. And then, of course, became department head later on. It was a difficult time financially. And a lot of aerospace departments around the country were being combined with like mechanical engineering. But Harry negotiated that some of our faculty would go to other departments and teach. And Harry went to computer science and taught the introductory programming course, for example. And that kept us financially afloat.
Professor Hilton and I first met 60 plus years ago when I was a freshman, about 18, and he was probably in his early 30s. And for a number of years, he was always Professor Hilton to me. But later on, we would meet at AIAA meetings and other meetings of professional gatherings of aerospace engineers, and we became friends. Harry was an expert, among other things, in viscoelasticity, which is something I know relatively little about. But later on in life, he discovered aero-elasticity, which I know a little bit about. And he decided to work on aero-viscoelasticity, which brings together aerodynamics, the time-dependent behavior of materials, and of course, elastic structures.
So Harry was instrumental in developing some of the early mathematical theory that allowed us to predict how solids would flow and exhibit that viscoelastic response over time.
So he was very active right up until the very end. He was president of a local AAUP, American Association of University Professors. And he was very active on campus. He was in the Faculty Student Senate for many years. Also off campus, he was very much interested in civil rights and was very active locally, politically. And so he had a big impact on the Champaign-Urbana community as well.
He was a mentor. He was someone who was very helpful to me in my career development. It's going to be hard to be back at Illinois and look for him and not see him, but your spirit will always be there.